40 young adults came together from all across the province of Ontario to help promote and support biodiversity at the 2015 Ontario Biodiversity Summit. They're here to create an implementation plan. We started with an online survey where delegates were able to provide their input, and then it was consolidated into a draft document. We broke up into groups here at the summit, and the Honourable Lieutenant Governor was able to provide guidance and direction in refining that plan.
An outcome from this is to create the Ontario Youth Biodiversity Network, an opportunity for youth to be supported throughout the province in their different biodiversity events and endeavours.
Biodiversity means a lot, you know?
Quite literally the diversity of life.
It's essentially just all life.
All-encompassing of everything around us.
Wonder of the natural world. It's what shows us that so many different things can live together harmoniously.
A web of life or an interconnectedness.
Small parts to a bigger picture.
It's life. A large array of species that exist within our province.
Prosperity, life, love, rebirth.
It's this beautiful, wonderful thing, something that's larger than you are. One of the most pressing issues facing biodiversity is a lack of understanding.
The average Joe doesn't really understand biodiversity.
There's a lack of education, there's a lack of inspiration, and there's a lack of that connection to nature.
It's a tough question because there's so many issues that biodiversity faces.
Habitat loss and human expansion.
Invasive species.
Integrating biodiversity into all facets of the human life.
People's appreciation for nature. Some people just don't really understand that biodiversity is the variety of life and is what sustains us.
Is that it hasn't really become cool.
I think it's extremely important to translate the scientific information that we have into engaging and inspiring stories in order to encourage people to protect biodiversity.
Engagement of the public. I think that's such an important thing, and also facilitating wild experiences and natural experiences.
Our goal needs to start from the bottom up, you know, make prime examples. Like, we're here as young leaders, but make good examples as youth and know that we care and that we're advocates for it. I think it should be brought into our curriculum and stuff and just talking about it.
Start some grassroots initiatives to help biodiversity and just kind of increase it, either through promotion of engaging people, educating people, or just getting out in the field and actually doing some work like habitat restoration.
Inspiring people to go out and learn the things about nature that I've been so inspired to go and learn about, and to go beyond what I've learned.
Each of us have choices that we make every day, from what we eat, what we buy, and so I try to make the choices that help biodiversity in the end.
My goal is to get the message out, to get people into biodiversity, to get them excited.
Increase education in schools surrounding biodiversity, learn how to tell a better story that speaks to different audiences.
I'm trying my best to learn how the world of policy works and to impact biodiversity health through that process. But I'd like to continue grassroots development and participate outside of government as well.
We have this connection and a need to be close to nature, and we have, by societal values and just the way we've developed as a species, been putting up this wall between ourselves and nature, and I want to break that wall down, and I want to break it down as creatively and as profoundly as possible, and I'd love to get people of all ages and walks of life involved with nature and the outdoors, just to get people inspired, reconnected, because without that inspiration, people won't act towards something they're not aware of or they don't care about, quite frankly. So this is a very exciting opportunity to reconnect people with nature, and that's me just trying to be the drop in the bucket, or trying to be the catalyst to get other people out there who can suddenly go, aha, and see it differently and more profoundly perhaps.